Good stuff.
Which is your favourite class?
Rogue. Rogue.
Yeah, very sensible.
So you get an extra 4 hit points from there.
Yep.
Okay.
That's all right, then
I did in ready.
Yes, 4 hit points from being favourite class.
Sorry?
1 per level.
One per level.
Alright.
Or skill point, depending on what you choose.
Alright.
And 4, sorry.
Yeah, because it's
got
got
5,
one
yeah,
player.
And I'm
One
actually
player,
really
one
fast.
player,
My
one player
base
for rogue.
movement speed is 40 feet.
Yeah, that's excellent.
Forgot
Yeah.
that bonus
It's
only
it's
counts,
never
yeah,
how
in
much you
favourite
have; it's what you do with it.
Yeah.
Just that we
counts.
haven't almost
Yeah.
all
It's useful to have, but
yeah,
tactically,
which is the way to do it.
what you do
basically,
with it.
but if you
Ah,
stay
yeah,
to-
but you still can't outrun the dwarf.
How fast do you run?
If I put Longstrider up, which I'll have up most of the time, 40.
Yeah, but it depends how...
In
which is
heavy
the thing.
armour. In heavy armour.
Yeah, but it kind of depends how far you're running.
Actually,
If
saying
you're only
that
running
90
40 feet,
soon, so I'll go back
Then
to
you can
normal
run it in
speed.
2 rounds,
Yeah.
and it takes you 2 rounds to run it as well, because obviously you
But
can run casting it.
I can cast long strider
Guys,
too,
well, no,
so
I would-
that will make me 50.
Guys,
Oh, that's
guys,
And I can ignore
Perhaps
difficult terrain.
Guys,
let's bring it back to the conversation
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah,
Let's see what we got.
Can I just reiterate here, basically, bear in mind we are basically going into the equivalent of a desert, right? So, get what spare equipment you can on the understanding that there will be nothing to buy or replace over there.
There might be one location, possibly two, but
you
can't
have no
bank on
idea
that.
what's there.
Absolutely.
How much
Yeah.
is the Decanter of Endless Water cost?
The countervenous water. It's quite expensive, about 12 grand.
We can have a look for you at various options if you decide that's one that you want to go down.
What was I saying?
Do remember, of course, you have at 3rd level for clerics do have create food and water.
Well,
at
we
3rd
have,
level.
we have create water at the 0 level first.
Yeah, you do. Yeah. But you need to be very careful because of the amounts, obviously, that it gives off.
It's a lot, actually.
2 gallons per level.
That's not a lot in desert conditions.
Countervenous
That's
water
not-
is 9.
The one that
yeah,
will
might
do
be
it
2 gallons.
is okay.
That's right.
We'll do.
Sorry?
That's 9 litres. In strenuous activity in a
Seven
test environment,
characters.
you probably want to drink 6 litres a day.
Yeah. And you,
So that would,
But mind
basically
you-
at 5th level, that would do in a party for a day.
but mind you, if you've got if you've got create food and water, if you look up that will cover the group pretty
Yeah.
easily.
Well, the water one at 0.
But
at
we'll
our level
give
will-
people plenty of water. You won't die. Let's say you won't die of
Yeah,
thirst.
we'll
As long
have
as the
enough-
cleric is with you,
Yeah.
you won't die of thirst.
Yeah.
The cleric
I
is
personally,
alright.
kind of believe I'm going to keep the cleric alive.
Yeah, I hope so.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I'm very glad to hear that.
Have you had a look up Decanter? Have you found it yet?
Yeah,
Or
it's
9 grand.
9 grand, right? Okay.
Bandage actually quite in the desert area. You pick one up for half that, I reckon.
I doubt that very much. I bet it
Well, no,
double
I
that.
should think they were about 10 times as valuable
Exactly.
in the
Yeah.
desert.
In which case we should buy as many as we can.
There's some out there.
Yeah.
And probably stuff we want to buy when we get there.
Well, that's the thing. There probably isn't.
Well, it wouldn't hurt to own one, would it?
It would hurt 9 grand or more.
Can I suggest you get
it's too
yourself
much.
some spare equipment? What happens if you lose your plate?
Pete always raises very good points, doesn't he? When you think
Yeah.
about it. I do remember. Do always remember this is one of my games.
Yes.
So think of the twists.
Yeah.
Of
Lose a
course,
lot
we
of
don't know where
everything.
carrying it at the moment because no one's got that hold of it.
Exactly.
I'll carry it in a sack if I have to.
Yeah, that's fine, but someone would have to carry mine.
I'll carry yours.
Thank you.
But you don't have plate.
No, but I have the maximum medium arm.
Yeah, whichever one that is. I carry yours for you.
Okay.
Okay.
I've literally maxed out on what I can carry.
Yeah. Seriously, guys, pretend this is going to be a desert island.
Yeah.
There's going to be bugger all there.
Yeah.
It could be wrong, and if I am, it'll be a very pleasant surprise. Okay. But pretend it's going to be a desert island.
And on that cheery note,
I can't buy fuck all anyway.
well, there is some resource available.
Why can't you buy for gold?
Because I think I currently have.
Well, no,
We've got 35,000 GP
Yeah.
to
The
spend between ourselves.
The wizard is going to buy some
Yeah.
spells.
The wizard's going to spare buy our spells.
Then I suggest we buy
We
some...
buy mundane spare equipment.
Yeah.
As
The
you,
rest of
as
it
you can
goes
probably
to the-
see,
to
one
sort
of
thing.
the keys for
Yeah.
any good DM really is that you really have to just be seen and not heard a lot of the time. Let the players do most of the talking. Is one of my fundamental principles. So obviously allow them the opportunity to round off their discussion, decide what they want to do, and then go from
Right,
there.
guys. As long as
My
we
job
keep
is
talking,
obviously
we can't die.
to keep it as
As
interesting
long as we
as
keep
possible.
talking, we can't die.
Yep.
You can't go anywhere either.
Don't let the
can
word
you?
get worded. No, get talking.
Just quickly grab a tea.
Adam sort of stocks up in billions of arrows.
Well, he's
He's
got
got
those.
those-
He's got those special.
Oh, he doesn't need to, of course. Yeah. Okay, he basically gets a spare longbow.
He's very wise actually. Because you've got a feeling that maybe trees aren't that many of them.
Yeah.
And there are crusades with the English, they call the longbows to the Middle Eastern things. Found out they're a bit useless to keep.
Yes. Yeah.
And the reverse is true. If you take a composite bow, the composite bows they use there, take them back here. It's so cold, they go for where they get brittle.
So. I always love the preparation stage.
Why? Because you can have a cup of tea.
I can have a cup of tea, and I also know that I can sit quietly for a few minutes and contemplate what foul things I can do.
Being a nice person he is.
We haven't met Zephyr yet, have we?
Yes, you will be introduced to him. Walter will be introduced to him at this point. You'll have an opportunity to bring him into the team. Clearly, the other character will be retired. In fact, actually, while we're talking about other characters being retired, let's get the little red book out. And let's be. There we go. So, if you wouldn't mind doing me the honours, Winston, scoring out this character in here, please, and writing down retired and writing in the other some basics about your new character for me, that would be very appreciated. As I like to keep a running tally of what's going on.
So what? Do I cancel it?
Yeah, just run score. Just put a line through. Just one simple line. Put retired.
Alright, fair enough.
Yeah.
Great.
Richard's late.
Hey, Richard Slate. There's a
Hey,
surprise,
Richard's
everybody.
late. It's. I'm stunned, aren't you?
Yeah, very much so.
Yeah.
So it's after 7:30. He's not here
Yeah,
yet.
yeah.
Oh, okay.
It's after 7:30. Richard's supposed to be here at 7:30.
It's not like we're waiting for him, is it?
Yeah.
Fair.
Well,
Well,
no. It's the reason why we're being quite mocking is because he swore to us that he was going
see,
to
the
be
thing,
here at
the
7
thing,
this time
the
round.
thing
He
is,
said, I tried to have
Yeah,
seven.
he said I would.
Definitely, I would.
The thing is, I would suggest that you continue, utilise the cash that's available, decide how he wants to set the character up, and then we just get started. When he arrives, we just bring him involved, and that's it.
Yeah.
He'll just have to get on with it. It'll teach him slowly that better off turning up on time, I think.
I think I'm just going to go for
Thanks for doing that. I just want the basics, to be perfectly honest with you, Winston.
Sure.
I'm not interested in all the finer detail. All I'm interested in the very basics for my own recollection. It's also useful for players because when they're deciding what character to bring in, they can have a look over what currently in the campaign has not worked. As a quick recap, I think we've had 2 retirees and 2 deaths, is it?
One death.
1 death.
I'd
Like
like
two deaths.
but one resurrection.
Yeah, 2 deaths, 1 resurrection and 2 retirees. It's not bad. Not bad at all. I think it's underpowered for one of my games, actually. I think I'm being too soft in my old age. I think I'm going to have to do something about
I'm
that.
going to gamble and say that Adam will want.
There you go.
Thank you very much, Winston. That's plenty good. Thank you.
350.
Sorry to put you off your stride, but obviously
That's
now's
okay.
an opportunity.
No,
So.
it includes 2
Don't
stones
forget,
adjusted
you're now
bows
part of the
plus
team,
2.
part of the group,
Okay.
part of the company that Walter's company is. Is there anything you might need that's going to help you in the job ahead? I mean, you're going to be very beneficial here if you think about it. Potentially going off into a strange environment. Somebody like yourself might be very, very important indeed.
What I'd like you to consider, right, is what will happen to you, for example, if you lose your picks and locks. How many sets have you got?
The locks, picks and locks,
Yeah.
the tools, 1 set.
Yeah.
Okay.
What happens if you lose those?
I got 3 knock spells.
3 knock spells.
And I can use improvised tools, which will -2,
Buy
but
yourself a spare set.
Buy
Yeah,
yourself,
yeah.
buy yourself 1
I have
or
no
2
money,
spare
though.
sets.
No.